American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Great price, great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our dealership in Indianola.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing, open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gnlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing, open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gnlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Is this guy a contractor who does good work or a contractor who needs work? For a reliable recommendation, trust the Better Business Bureau, protecting consumers for over a century. When you go to bbb.org to check out a business, you'll learn if it's BBB accredited, see its grade on customer service, and read honest, useful reviews from local people. For online recommendations you can trust, start with trust at bbb.org/Iowa.
Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat & Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat & Glow. That'll be the best thing you ever did to your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a cold day. Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury. Whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here. Let's move it, move it, move it.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Good afternoon and welcome to high school basketball on CISN.TV. Dar Danielson with you for a Saturday matchup here. Another one of those weather makeup ball games, and should be a good one this afternoon. Valley hosting Waukee. The last time these two teams met in Waukee, it ended up being a one-point ball game as Valley shot. I think they were down by 5 and hit a 3, or they were down. They hit a shot late, but anyway, they ended up losing by 1, and Waukee beat them 49-48. That was back on the 14th of December, so not quite a month later now. These two teams are meeting up, and since that time, Waukee has only lost one ball game. They lost to Linn-Mar High School in Marion on a Saturday a couple weeks ago. Well, just a week ago it was. They lost 66-64, so they're 4 points away from being perfect through the season right now at 16-1. For Valley, they've had a couple close losses, 5 points to Roosevelt, and then that a 1 point loss to Waukee. They lost to Ames at Ames by 13 on the road on in January 26th. So they've only got 4 losses coming in here, and both these teams looking to finish strong down the stretch and hopefully make it for them into the tournament. For Waukee, they're in sub-state number 8 with Ankeny Centennial, Des Moines East, Des Moines Hoover, Fort Dodge, and Johnston. For Valley, they'll be in sub-state 7. That includes Ankeny, Des Moines Roosevelt, Dowling Catholic, Indianola, Southeast Polk in that sub-state there. Two teams coming in fairly similar here. Waukee averaging 65.6 points, Valley 63.5, so about a 2-point difference in what they average on the season. Valley shooting 69.8% from the free throw line. Waukee 68.3, so just a touch lower there. And then from three-point range, pretty similar too. Waukee shooting 40.7% from the long distance, while Valley hitting 39.8% of their long distance shots. Coming in, leading scorer right now for the Tigers is Trayvon Williams, and Evan Obia is right in there. Trayvon averaging 12.6, Obia averaging 11.8. For Waukee, Dylan Jones averaging 14, and Tucker DeVries averaging 10.7 coming into this one for the Waukee Warriors. So led by a couple strong players there, and also both teams have good senior leadership. Both teams have the length here, so pretty good matchup. And as we saw in that first game, Waukee got ahead late in the ball game, and Valley came back, but just came up a little bit short in that matchup. They looking at the schedule as we head toward finishing out the season, Valley will be at Johnston, then at Des Moines Hoover, and then we'll end up playing Southeast Polk or Indianola in as they begin the state tournament trail. For Waukee, they will be hosting Ames, then at Des Moines North, and then in the tournament they'll either face either Fort Dodge or Ankeny Centennial, the winner of that ball game, to get things started in the postseason. So just a couple games left in the boys season, a few left in the girls action, and both of them played last night. Valley beat Southeast Polk 54-43 in that ball game, and Waukee hosted Marshalltown, beat them 47-35. So a couple really fairly low-scoring games for these two teams in those two matchups there last night. So they both played last night, so there's no advantage there in one team having played and the other not, playing on the Friday night and then coming into the Saturday game. And probably a good thing at this point in the season too, to work on that, knowing if you go into the state tournament, you don't have as much time between games to get ready. So interesting to see how this will all play out here this afternoon on CISN.TV. And speaking of the girls tournament, we will have that on CISN.TV beginning at the end of February, and we'll take you right up through the semifinals here and then hand it off to IPTV as we've done now for, was it 5 years? Seems like, yeah, I think it's been 5 years. And always fun to get the tournament action started there. And you get that to look forward to coming up as the girls' season always winds down a little bit before the boys, and they head to the tournament, and then they switch over and the boys take over with the tournament here. As you see, Valley warming up there, getting ready to get this one underway. And for the Tigers, they've let's see, they beat Johnson and beat Hoover. Or excuse me, they beat. They have Johnson and Hoover as ahead, is what I was trying to say, and then Ames and Des Moines North to wrap up the season for Waukee. As the clock winding down here, we're going to get ready for the starting lineups here this afternoon at Bill Cold Iron Fieldhouse. And getting ready for the presentation of the national anthem. There you have it, our national anthem. And we're ready for the Tigers and the Warriors here going at it. For Waukee, Dylan Jones, a senior. Sophomore Tucker DeVries, 6'5" sophomore. Andrew Curran, the 6' senior. Dante Jenkins, the 6'1" senior. Michael Vincente, the senior. 6'4" senior. Justin Old, the head coach. Trevor Michelson, Kevin Kanaski, Cole Van Vark, and Micah Monroe, the assistant coaches for Waukee. Now the Valley Tigers. Senior Aguk Dang.
Number 12, senior
Evan Obia. The senior.
Number 14, junior Jake Auer.
Jake Auer. The junior.
Number 22,
Senior Trayvon Williams. junior Will Berg. BJ Windhorse, the head coach. Matt Carter is the assistant coach. And we're just about ready for basketball on a Saturday. Well, the game as far as standings and tournament seedings and all that doesn't mean anything, but you can bet it means something to these two teams as they come out, and Valley would like to even up the series after that close loss at Waukee. Well, Waukee would like to come out of here with the sweep. As Will Berg will step in against Dylan Jones to get this thing underway. Here we go. And tap back by Berg. Over to Ding. Left side. We'll pull it back out there. Trayvon Williams. To Auer. Back over to Williams. At 2-3. Oh, yeah, 2-3 zone defense. Kind of sagging a little bit on the wings. Here, and Valley being patient in the early going. There's a three up, no good by Auer, and the rebound comes off to Waukee. And Valley will be in a man defense. Here is Jenkins. Top. Dribbling in DeVries, looking for somebody there. Here's a three. Good! Michael Vincente. Vincente hitting 44% from the three-point line, and he gets the game underway here with a three. Here's a jumper inside the free throw line. Good. Jake Auer hits it. And it's 3-2 game. There's a three. Curran hits the three. And the foul called on the drive by Williams. That'll go against Jenkins. First foul of the ball game. Williams to the line, shooting 69% from the free throw line. And looks good on the first one. Second one bounces on the rim, goes down, and it's a two-point ball game. Here's Waukee again with it. Around the horn. Looking to pull back was Tucker DeVries. Now gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins drives, leaves it high off the glass, but Valley can't come down with it. Will Berg got up there and couldn't get a handle on it, so Waukee will inbound it under their own bucket. Curran triggered in, gets it into Jenkins. Jenkins drives, gets double teamed, and then jump ball called on the tie-up, and that'll stay with Waukee. They get it in. Now inside, looking for Dylan Jones, but it's knocked away. Of course, Noah Hart out injured and was scoring double figures before he was injured, and that kind of hurts the offensive punch and the size a little bit of Waukee, but so far doing well. Now look underneath, almost knocked away. And Auer over to DeVries. He shoots it. No good. Here comes Valley. Berg turns at the elbow. Looks now, throws it over for three. Good! Evan Obia hits the three and gives Valley their first lead of the ball game. They're up one. Here on a 5-point run, and a foul called underneath on Deng. Waukee coaches arguing for a shooting foul, but it's on the floor. Waukee inbounds it into Jones. He backs in against Berg. Oh, nice move around. Gets his own rebound. Back up, and Berg knocks it away. Well, Jones made a good move to spin around, just couldn't quite get it to go off the glass, and the spin around reverse, but it'll stay with Waukee, and they'll get another shot at it there. As Jones showing he's not afraid to go one-on-one in the post down there. DeVries looks at the three, no good, rebound. Pulled down by Obia for Valley. Trayvon Williams all the way down, stops, kicks it out. Here's a three, no good. Put back up and good by Aguk Deng. Valley widens the lead a little bit, up to three, their biggest lead of the ball game. Here's Waukee now, inside to Jones. Berg's all over him. He spins around, nice right-hander up off, no good, and Jones has had some good shots, just hasn't gotten them to fall yet. And they've all been under heavy pressure. Berg and Jones battling down low. To Williams. Up and off the glass. Trayvon Williams. And the lead now up to 5 for Valley. As it's been a little bit since Waukee scored. They got 2 3-pointers but haven't scored since. DeVries. They'll put it back up top. There's Curran, drives in. To Vincente, gets him a screen. Now find over wide open man for three. No good, off the miss there by Dante Jenkins. Here comes the Tigers. Rotated across the top. And Trayvon Williams will pull it back out, reset the offense. Working against that 2-3 purple zone of Waukee. Behind the back, Jenkins loses a handle. Jones slaps it around. Deng comes up with it, though. Back out for three. Good! Jake Auer hits the three. And it's an 8-point lead for Valley here in the first quarter. Biggest lead for either team. And there's the travel up front, the pressure, and they force the turnover. Peyton Sanford and Jackson Payne come in for Waukee. And our first substitutions of the ball game here. And Trayvon Williams is close to closely guarded there. The official started counting when he was up high. And then he finally got rid of it. Auer will turn and shoot. He's open and right through the net. Auer pops his second three. And it's an 11-point Valley lead. Waukee's offense a little slow to get going here on a Saturday. They rotated around the top. Driving in, taken away. Obia with the steal. Trayvon Williams to the hole, misses it. Rebound, battle for Williams, back up and good. And that is a 17-0 run. We'll take a break. Be back after this on CISN.TV.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
Back here at Valley, the Tigers have ripped off 17 straight points to take a 19-6 lead over Waukee here with 1:20 and counting in the first period. And the Warriors have 2 3-pointers, and that's it. Here's a three up and no good by Tucker DeVries. Tigers pushing the pace again. Outside for three. Obia, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jackson Payne. Payne finds himself open, pops the three, no good, and pulled down by Trayvon Williams. Well, they went inside to Dylan Jones. He had a couple good looks at it, but couldn't get it to go. Now Valley will slow the pace down just a bit, maybe go for one here. Under a minute to play. They'll play catch up there, Obia and Trayvon Williams, as Tucker DeVries chasing him around a bit. And DeVries gets called for the foul out there. His first, just a second team foul here. And Curran will come back in for DeVries. As again, Valley playing for one shot here. Reeled off 17 points with no answer from Waukee. There's a long three, bouncing no good, put back up and good. Trayvon Williams puts it up and good at the buzzer, and the Tigers will take a 21-6 lead after the first period. Back with the second period after this on CISN.TV.
Great price, great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our dealership in Indianola.
Here at Valley High School, the Tigers have now run off 19 points to close out the first quarter and take a 21-6 lead over Waukee. And Waukee got a three, took the first bucket of the game, got another three, and led 6-2, and then the Tigers went on a run, and they'll start the second quarter with the ball here too. Trayvon Williams with it, off to Berg. Jones guarding him. Looks like they've switched to a man-to-man defense. Waukee has now after playing in that zone in the first quarter. A little weave up high. Trayvon Williams, who had 8 points in that first quarter, including the final 2. Here's a 3 by Auer, no good. Rebound battled for. Berg almost came away with it, but knocks it out. It'll go back to Waukee. Waukee in the purple, and Valley in the home whites here. Looking down low on the baseline. They go to Jones. He's in against Berg. Good spin back inside. Duck. Aguk Dang, though, is there to help out, and there's the 3. Vincente with the 3. That's his second 3. I say Aguk Dang came in to help, and that kind of pinned Jones down there. And they've kind of held him down early going. Knocked around. It's partially blocked. On the floor, Jones hustling. Gets that ball up to Vincente. There's Jones. He looks low. Will drive in, get it back out for 3. Good! Well, Dylan Jones couldn't get it to go underneath, so he comes up high and hits it in a 6-0 run here to start the second for Waukee. Cut the lead to 9. Dang inside. Nice look to Trayvon Williams underneath. I think the improvement of Aguk Dang has been one of the biggest things so far here. And there's a foul on Jones. Offensive foul. And Jones said that defender walked into him, and it was kind of hard to tell there. First on Jones, third on Waukee. Drew Urick in for the Tigers, as is Sam Stevens. As Valley will bring it down. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. There's Stevens to Trayvon Williams. Crossover. Looked at the shot there, decided not. Now gets it back. As they're being patient here with the lead, pulling it out. And looking inside for Berg, going against Jones. Maybe be a little more aggressive against him now with his trying to get some fouls. Ding! Reverse layup, no good. Put back and a foul. Hack from behind, Tucker DeVries, I believe. Yep, that'll be his second. Team's fourth on Waukee. Urick to the line. Misses the first one there. He's a 67% free throw shooter. Peyton Sanford back in for Waukee. And misses both of them. Waukee, chance to cut into that lead a little more. Vincente drives, push it up, no good. Putback is good. Oh, he stayed with that one, and a foul was called. So Will Berg gets called for the foul. I didn't even hear a whistle on that one. Second team foul. Vincente goes to the line. I guess they're saying he was fouled. Auer back in for Valley. I guess they were saying he was fouled before the shot. Jumper at the free throw line, good by Urick. Driving in is Jenkins. He'll get it up high to Sanford. Over to Curran. Vincente over the top. Vincente now, and then a foul called. I think he's going to go on Urick. Yeah. First on Urick, third on the team on the Tigers, and Aguk Ding will come in for Will Berg for the Tigers. Waukee a chance here. Cut that lead down, slapped away, knocked away on the inbound pass. Urick got a hand in there, knocked it away. Here comes Trayvon Williams, spins the lane, and just a little right-handed floater. He's got 12. And it's back up to a 13-point lead. Into Jones on the block against Dang. He'll kick it back out. Jenkins drives and got fouled. Almost got the bucket to go, but I think Sam Stevens will be called for the foul. Yep. His first, team's fourth on the Tigers. Dante Jenkins go to the line where he's very good, 84% free throw shooter. Pops that one. And he'll get one more. Second one is good. First points of the day for Dante Jenkins. Now only two people scored in that first quarter. Vincente and Curran both hit threes. And now the Tigers back on offense. Auer with it. Over to Williams. He's creating some matchup problems there. Pulls up at the elbow. Got 6 here in the quarter. 14 overall for Trayvon Williams. Across the top. Curran. There's a 3. Rebound put back up and good by Sanford. Looking for Dang on the block. He goes in against Jones and has it knocked away. And Jones, thought he went straight up and got called for the foul.
Foul on Waukee's number 4, Dylan Jones. His second personal foul, 5th team foul. Number 2, Aguk Dang at the line for the Tigers.
Got Dang to the free throw line, shooting 46% on the season. And misses the first one. Trey Schaller in for Waukee. Evan Obia. Back in for the Tigers. Dang will get another free throw attempt. And he hits that one. Give Valley 30. Make the lead 12. There's a 3 off, no good by Sanford.
Re-entry for the Tigers, number 32, Will Berg.
Will Berg back in for Valley. And Trayvon Williams will bring it up. He's had the hot hand here for the Tigers in the first half so far. They get it to him now, out to Berg. Jumper good. Will Berg's first 2 points of the day. Vincente drives, pull up. Oh, rattles in and out, and that's been happening to Waukee now. Here's they try to make a comeback. Can't get the shots to drop. Running shot by Obia, no good. Jenkins pulls it out of there. And Valley gets back to stop the break. Now Jenkins tries, fakes everybody up. Oh, and Berg hit him hard. He got Dang and Berg off their feet and drew the foul from Berg. Second on Berg. 15 foul, and Jenkins will go to the line where he's 2 of 2 today. Pops that one. He's sitting at an 84% clip on the season. Urick comes in for the Tigers. And Jenkins will get another free throw. Oh, rattles in and out. And Urick gets the rebound. Tigers with the ball and the 13-point lead. Obia for 3. His second 3. And he stepped on the baseline, I guess, over there. Auer comes back in for Valley. Jake Auer. And Waukee wants a timeout. 1:23 to play. They trail 35-19. Back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat & Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat & Glow. It'll be the best thing you ever did to your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a cold day. Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat & Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat & Glow. It'll be the best thing you ever did.
Back to action here after the Waukee timeout. Valley went on a 19-0 run to finish out the first quarter and took the lead, and so far holding off Waukee in this one. And looks like here they're going to wind her down for a last shot at the end of the quarter right now. No hurry to take a shot with the 16-point lead. And there's Deng with it. Obia over to Urick. And down to 20 seconds. Trayvon Williams is the guy that likely want to get it into his hands for the last shot. Here we go. Gets a screen from Deng. Oh, knocked away by Vincente. Vincente on the breakout. Up and good. So Waukee gets the bucket at the end of the half there, but trail 35-21. So they trail by 15 after a quarter and only gained 1 point here at the half. We'll take a break, come back, and check out the first half scoring after this on CISN.TV.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game, Shields.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Great price, great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our dealership in Indianola. Great.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. Open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gnlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
You want to get stronger, faster, healthier. You want more. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community.
Here at Valley High School, we're at halftime. The Tigers leading 35-21 over Waukee. It was a 6-2 ball game in the first quarter, and then the Tigers reeled off 19 straight and ended up the first quarter leading 21-6. Waukee did outscore them 15-14 in the second quarter, but that still leaves it at 35-21, the Valley advantage at halftime here. Dar Danielson with you on CISN.TV. Run down the scoring for you in the first half. Michael Vincente, 10 points for Waukee, 2 threes and 2 free throws and a bucket. 3 each for Dylan Jones, Dante Jenkins, Andrew Curran, and Peyton Sanford. And Credit Valley, they've been doing a good job on Dylan Jones, double teaming him every time he gets the ball down low. So he came out and he hit a 3, but otherwise he gets it down there in the post. And he's really had to work hard to try to get a shot off. For Valley, Trayvon Williams has 14 points to lead them on all scorers. He had 8 in the first quarter, including 1 at the buzzer. Then 6 points for Evan Obia, 8 points for Jake Auer, 3 for Aguk Dang, 2 for Will Berg, and 2 for Drew Urick for Valley. So pretty spread out scoring balance for Valley, and that big run there at the end of the first quarter allowed them to pull out and get the lead and lead by 15, and they Waukee only able to chip away at that by 1. But I got to think Waukee's going to come out in the second half and really make a run at this, because we saw in that first game, I remember there were quite a few runs back and forth between these two teams, and Waukee got ahead late in that one at Waukee. Valley made a run but was unable to end up winning it. They fell in a close ball game in that first matchup. So expect Waukee to come out of the locker room, maybe make some adjustments, get going here. And a little bit different with a Saturday where you play Friday night and then come back on Saturday. Waukee has only lost 1 ball game all season, so we'll see what they do coming out of the halftime break here. We're going to take another break ourselves. We'll do that and be back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Is this guy a contractor who does good work? or a contractor who needs work. For a reliable recommendation, trust the Better Business Bureau, protecting consumers for over a century. When you go to bbb.org to check out a business, you'll learn if it's BBB accredited, see its grade on customer service, and read honest, useful reviews from local people. For online recommendations you can trust, start with trust at bbb.org/Iowa.
Your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a cold day. Hi, I'm Chris from Fireplace Superstore. You may have noticed it's starting to get cold outside, and if you're like a lot of folks, that old fireplace in your house isn't doing you much good. You need to replace that thing with a high-efficient gas fireplace from Heat and Glow. We're going to come in, take your old wood or gas fireplace out. We're going to replace it with a warm, cozy, high-efficient, easy-to-use fireplace from Heat and Glow. It'll be the best thing you ever did to your house. Come see us today, because nothing's better than a warm fire on a cold day.
Hi, Ron here, head coach of Westside Auto Pros. When your car's on the injured reserve, you want to get it back in the game as soon as possible. I know that. That's why you need to bring it here to Westside Auto Pros. I have a team of experts that can fix almost every automotive injury, whether it's a fractured joint, a brake, or if your car just got its bell rung, no problem. We can even do a complete physical on your car to make sure it's game ready for the entire season. So bring your car to Westside Auto Pros and we'll get it back in the starting lineup in no time. Hey, you guys are dogging it back here.
Here at Valley High School, we're at halftime. Two teams now back out, warming up to start the second half. Valley with the 35-21 lead. They were down 6-2 in the first quarter. Then Valley reeled off 19 straight and finished out the quarter 21-6 over Waukee and built that lead. And now Waukee did outscore him 15-14 in that second quarter, but that still gives it a 14-point advantage for Valley. So we'll see what Justin Ohl had to say at halftime if his team comes out and takes control here and turns things around, makes a little bit of a run in the second half. You got to think they will. And just had several shots rolling in and out. Sometimes you're pressing, you get down and you press a little bit and those shots don't quite fall. So we'll see if they make the right adjustments here. As you see BJ Windhorst in the Valley huddle there. And of course his message obviously is don't let up. Let's keep doing what we've been doing, because you know they're going to make a run at us. Waukee with just one loss, 16-1 on the season. Valley at 15-4. Yes. There's Coach Ohl giving his final instructions to the team before they head out. And a couple of Drake alums coaching. And here we go. And Tigers will get the ball to start the second half. They'll be in the white uniforms. You'll see the purple, or no, I guess it'll be Waukee. Yeah, Waukee's ball to start the second half. And looks like the starters: Dylan Jones, Tucker DeVries, Andrew Curran, Dante Jenkins, Michael Vicente for Waukee. For Valley, Aguk Deng, Evan Obia, Jake Auer, Trayvon Williams, Will Berg. To start the ball game here in the second half as we're underway. There's Jones in against Berg, this time up and under, and again that reverse layup there can't go, but Jones hustles, runs it down. Curran down to Jones on the block, again against Berg, backs in, still goes at it, blocked by Berg, picked up by Deng. That's been the battle all day, and so far they've held Jones without a field goal inside. He had a three. As that one gets knocked out, it'll stay with Valley. But that's Valley's been able to shut off Jones, the leading scorer here for the Warriors. To get it outside to Obia for three, it's short. Rebound, Berg pulls it down, puts it back up, and that falls short, and here comes Waukee. Initial possession comes up empty for both teams here. Vincente will get it over to Jones. Here's DeVries. Curran pulls back, looks at the three, not there. Now over to Jenkins. Jenkins almost lost the handle on it. And got it dribbling again. There's a three, good. Tucker DeVries gets the Warriors on the board here first. And here comes Valley back on offense. Williams tries to go inside, taken away by Jones. Jones to Jenkins. Offensive foul called on Dante Jenkins. Credit the Tigers, they got back and things got kind of compact down there. The second on Jenkins' first team foul here of the second half. Peyton Sanford comes in for Jenkins. Berg top, pivots it over, now down to Deng. Deng backs in, up off the glass, no good. Berg tries to slap it back up there, not gonna go, and Tucker DeVries will pull down the rebound. Inside to Jones again, backs in against Berg, gets through him this time but won't go, and Deng gets the rebound. You see the frustration in Jones's face. Here's the three, no good, but the long rebound comes out to Deng. And Waukee, one thing, they're not getting many chances when they miss a shot either. The size advantage to Valley with Berg and Deng, and they're controlling the boards. Good drop back on defense there by Tucker DeVries. Steps into the passing lane, gets it up quickly. Vincente for three! And a quick 6-0 run to start the third quarter by Waukee. The Valley wants a timeout. We'll be back after this on CISN.TV.
Introducing the new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. All the Carhartt you've dreamed of under one roof. Some call it Carhartt Heaven. Stop in today and see for yourself, but be prepared to stay for a while. The new Carhartt shop at G&L Clothing. Open 7 days a week, 1801 Ingersoll. Online at gnlclothing.com.
G&L Clothing. Your size, your style, we've got it all.
Waukee hits 2 threes to start the third quarter and have cut the lead down here to 8. Got it below double digits now. As they talked about it, we talked about them making a run coming out in the second half, and they've got a three by Vincente and by Tucker DeVries. And all of a sudden, that lead that was 14 at the half is down to 8. And we'll see how Valley responds. Coming back. And then some good defensive play by Waukee, too, stepping into the passing lanes. Over to Berg. He dribbles in, kicks it back out. Now Berg looks at the three. Jones all over him. Obia will decide to drive, kicks to Berg, baseline jumper, no good, battled around, and DeVries brings it down and draws the foul by Berg. That's his third. Oh, I'm going to give that to Deng. I thought it was on Berg. Okay, they're going to give it to Deng, so it'll be his second. And the first team foul here of the second half. Vincente drive, gets ding up in the air. Couldn't get the bucket to fall, but it'll go to the line. Ding picks up his third personal. That'd be big if they have to take him out. That takes some size away. Vincente to the line, 82% free throw shooter. Smooth shot there. Drew Urich and Sam Stevens in the lineup for the Tigers. Vincente now with 14 points. Look to make it 15 here with the free throw. Vincente. Whoa, gets it around the cylinder and out. So he had been 3 of 3, now 3 of 4 from the free throw line. And Trayvon Williams pulls the ball out and hold it for a second there. As we go to the halfway point of the third quarter now. Auer drives, kicks it back. They're rotated over to Urich. Looking for Berg on the baseline. Jones is guarding him, though. And timeout called as Valley was in danger of a 5 count. We'll take a break and be back after this on CISN.TV.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
7-0 run to start the third quarter by Waukee. They've turned the defense up a bit here and cut the lead in half against Valley. 35-28, the Tigers with the lead in the ball. They called a timeout. They were close to getting a 5-second count there and called the timeout, so they'll take it in on their far side. Defense has really stepped up here to start the third quarter, and that man-to-man for Waukee. Sam Stevens with it. There's a 3, short. Rebound comes out, though, to Urich. Gets it over to Berg. Kicks it back out to Stevens for another 3. And it's pulled down by Vincente. Here comes Waukee. Down to Jones. He kicks it outside for 3. No good. Jones got blocked out by Berg and commits the foul. His third team foul, third personal, second team foul, I should say. So big opportunity missed there by Waukee, but they're still in distance here. Valley has not scored yet in the third quarter. That's how you get back into it, hold them down. So far they've done it. Stevens, they've done it with good defense like that. Just tight defense. Vincente chops up there. Almost stepped to the passing lanes. Trayvon Williams kicks it out. Stevens for 3 and misses again. Rebound comes off to DeVries for Waukee. Chance again to cut into this lead. Down to Jones, baseline. Fakes Berg, goes up. Can't get it to go, and that has not been there all day. Jones has tried, but now Jones pokes it away on the breakaway. Up and good. It's a 9-0 run. Down to 5 with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Valley is yet to score here in the third. Trayvon Williams crossover, kicks it out to Berg. There's a long shot, short. Rebound battled for. On the floor, it'll be a jump ball, and it'll stay with Valley. Things heating up here, and Obia back into the ball game, replacing Auer. And Schaller coming in for Waukee. Lob it in, take it away, Vincente. He'll take it in up against Williams, and good, Vincente. He's got 6 of the points in the comeback here. 11-point run by Waukee. They've cut it down to a 3-point lead. Valley is yet to score in the third quarter. Williams kicks it out to Stevens. Well, Valley went on a 19-0 run to end the first quarter. And now to start the third, 11-0 by Waukee on the drive and the foul. And I think they'll say that was on the floor before the shot. Vincente with his first personal, third team foul. And it'll be a little shaken up there on the foul, but they'll get it in under the basket. Lead went from 14 to 3 here, and now they're going to bring Obia out and bring Auer back in. For the Tigers, Obia will go to the locker room to be checked out. I think maybe concerned that he didn't hit his head or something there when he came down. We'll see. Almost picked off on the inbound. So Waukee has just cranked up the defense in the third quarter and come all the way back. Stevens, a wild drive. He'll get fouled on the drive. Second on Vincente, the fourth team foul. Sends Sam Stevens to the line looking for the first points of the third quarter for the Tigers. Stevens hits it, and that ends the 11-0 run with 57.6 seconds to play here in the third. Second free throw is good. And Waukee back down to 5. Oh, almost knocked away. One off of Trayvon Williams, but DeVries able to keep it. Pulls up, gets it blocked by Berg. Handled by Vincente. And a foul, pushing foul called on Urick, I think. His second, just third team foul on the Tigers. 37 seconds here in the third quarter, and what's been a big third quarter for Waukee. Outscored them 11-2. Vincente with it. To Curran. Curran for three. No good. Rebound. Vincente fakes. Gets it blocked with the foul call. Will Berg picks up his third. Fourth team foul on the Tigers. Vincente back to the line. And he hits it. Vincente has 17 points, 7 of those coming in the third quarter in the big run back by Waukee. Misses that. And it'll go to Waukee. Officials looked at each other. DeVries, Jones, and Curran back in for Waukee as they got a chance here to score. And B.J. Windhorst did not like that call. He thought it went out of bounds off of Waukee. top official wasn't sure, checked with the bottom official, and he said it was off of Valley. 7 seconds inside to Jones, and Berg takes it out of there. He'll shoot it at the buzzer. Oh, hits the front of the rim. Well, hang on. Who knows what's going to happen here, folks, as we go to the fourth quarter. Now a 4-point ball game. Back with the fourth after this on CISN.TV.
Is this guy a contractor who does good work or a contractor who needs work? For a reliable recommendation, trust the Better Business Bureau, protecting consumers for over a century. When you go to bbb.org to check out a business, you'll learn if it's BBB accredited, see its grade on customer service, and read honest, useful reviews from local people. For online recommendations you can trust, start with trust at bbb.org/Iowa.
Great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our dealership in Indianola. Great price.
We'll go to the fourth quarter here on CISN.TV. Dar Danielson with you. Waukee outscores Valley 11-2 in the third to cut the 14-point halftime lead down to 4. And Valley had their 19-0 run to end the first quarter and then kept the lead at the half. And now Waukee with the momentum coming back. Similar to that first matchup, inside the Jones. This time he decides not to take it against Berg, as he's had trouble with that all game. He's not been able to score on the block. He has a 3. And 1-2. There's the Jones and gets behind the defense. Bucket and the foul. Fourth on Berg, and credit Jones. He's been frustrated, but he hasn't given up working down there. And he gets the bucket, and he'll get 1 and hits it. That's 8 points now for Dylan Jones. We got a 1-point ball game. And the Tigers scored just 2 free throws in the third. They've not had a field goal in a long time. There's a drive and a block out of bounds. Williamson inbounded, has to throw it out deep to Dang. And he straddled the half line. And here we go. The Waukee defense has stifled the offensive Valley here in the second half so far. Into Dang. Dang against Jones. Spins around. Now throws it up off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Waukee. Waukee could take their first lead since early in the ball game. Jump stop, shot no good, rebound put back, good! Tucker DeVries. They've come all the way back to lead by 1. 38-37. 3 by Auer is good, he answers. Jake Auer hits it and gives the lead back to Valley by 2. Knocked away by Williams. It'll stay with Waukee as Curran just flung it across the baseline. And now here comes Berg. He's got 4 personals. He's only got 2 points, but his defense against Jones has been outstanding down there. But now we'll see how it is with 4 fouls. He can't play him as tight. And that could be a big factor down the stretch as they're both matched up down there, 1-on-1. DeVries. Back up top, Vincente. He had a big hand in getting him back with 7 points in that third quarter. Vincente did. Here's the drive, stop, and it rolls off there. Tapped out by Jones, but Auer was right there to pick it up for Valley. Williams drives the lane and a push is called. Tucker DeVries, his fifth team foul. So 5 team fouls on Waukee, 4 on Valley. That could play into it here as we go down. Berg gets it. Gets it back outside to Auer. Now Trayvon Williams. He has been quiet since the second quarter. He scored 14 in the first half and has not scored since then. Shot up, rolls out, and it'll stay with Valley. And Peyton Sanford trying to plead his case. He didn't think he touched it, but the official thought he did. And now Valley wants a timeout. They're going to take a timeout. Valley with a 2-point lead. 5:03 to play. Back up to this on CISN.TV.
MidAmerican Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here at Valley High School, back and forth matchup, a big come from behind run here in the third quarter by Waukee as they trailed by 14 at the half. Outscored Valley 11-2 in the third quarter, took the lead by a point for a little bit there. Now Valley leads by 2. They'll have the ball under their own bucket. This was a back-and-forth slugfest in the first matchup, and Waukee held on and won the first game between these two. And there's a jump ball called. Jones and Berg. And Waukee won by 1 in the first matchup, and then a technical foul is called. On Obia. So put Vincente at the line and he hits it. It's now, was it 5 of 7 from the free throw line? He's got 18 points and could tie it here, and he does. Should be tied up, yeah. It was 38-40. Now they put it back up there. Okay, a little slow putting that on the board. And they'll get the ball out of bounds after the technical on Obia. They're talking with the scorer about that, but it should be 40-40, I believe. So Vincente, 6 of 8 from the free throw line. He's got 19 points, 3 threes. And here come the Warriors. They fought all the way back in this one after getting behind early. Jones to Vincente, no good. Battled around, Jones slapped it, and then DeVries will foul Trayvon Williams. That'll be 4, I believe, on him. 6 team foul, so Valley will be shooting The 1-1 on the next foul. We got DeVries with 4, Will Berg with 4 for Valley, DeVries for Waukee with 4. And we're tied at 40. That's our first tie of the game, I think. On the floor, Jones comes up with it. Now stop. That was almost over and back by Jones as he came over. DeVries puts up the shot. Oh, Berg almost got foul number 4 there. And Waukee fans were not happy by that call. Neither, I don't think, was Justin Ohl, as Berg came right in hard on the back of the Waukee rebounder, but the ball goes back to Valley. Coming up on halfway through the fourth quarter, we're knotted up at 40. Williams drives, pull up, no good. Rebound Jones. Dylan Jones. He's the leading rebounder on the team. Waukee again with a chance to take the lead back. Jones out wide, working against Berg, who now has 4 fouls. Berg and Aguk Deng have done a good job on Jones on the baseline, in the block. Now Jones says, clear out. I'm taking Berg one-on-one. He's got 4 fouls. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, back up and good. Dylan Jones. He's now got 5 here in the fourth quarter. And Waukee has a 2-point lead. They had a lead of 3 early. And led by 4. Williams up, no good. Jones with the rebound. Now Waukee with the ball and a 2-point lead. Let's see if Jones goes on the drive again against Berg. Berg with 4 fouls. Timeout called by Justin Ohl. Waukee will take a timeout. We'll take a break too. Come back with more after this on CISN.TV.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
At Valley High School, turned out to be a tight ball game and what looked to be early on maybe a runaway. Valley was trailing 6-2 in the first quarter, then reeled off 19 straight to take a 21-6 lead after one. They led by 35-21 at the half. Then the Warriors came back, 11-2 run in the third quarter, and now they have the lead here by 2 and the ball with 2:29 to play in the fourth quarter. Very similar to the way that first game went over at Waukee. Valley got a lead, Waukee came back, Valley took a lead, then Waukee took a late lead. Valley hit a shot late but ended up losing by 1. And they'll get it in. Curran. Up top, there's DeVries. Over to Sanford. Looks like they're going to work a little time on the clock, pull it out, and maybe look for Jones down low. He's screening and moving. He dropped off there but couldn't find him. They're looking to get it to Jones when they can. Berg's guarding him, but he has 4 personals. 2 minutes to play. He'll make the open 3. Vincente, no good. Battled around, and Jones kept it alive to Sanford over there. And Dylan Jones, that guy has been all over. He hasn't given up. It was a rough day early down there trying to score. but he's turned it up defensively and rebounding. Now he looks to post up against Berg, does inside. Backs in against Berg, who's got 4 fouls. Loses a handle, goes out of bounds. And Jones didn't like the call. I think he thought he got bumped. But Berg held his ground with those 4 personals. Obia over in the right wing. Over there to Auer. Back up to Obia. Auer. They rotate it over. Urick. There's Trayvon Williams. Up top, Obia looked at the 3, now drives. Backs in, Jones fouled him. With a minute to play. Fourth on Dylan Jones, 6 overall, but Obia will go to the line to shoot 2. He's an 82% free throw shooter, has not shot one today.
Stronger,
Hits that
faster, healthier. You want more.
And could tie it back up with this one. And he hits it short. Vincente with the rebound. So a 1-point advantage now, under a minute to play. Waukee with the ball. We'll see if how long Valley waits or if they foul, what the strategy is. Dribbling out front. Sandifort. Trayvon Williams in there tight. Sandifort with it. Has it knocked away. Williams tries to save it, but he steps on the line. And now Deng will come back in. And Waukee wants to time out to set up their strategy here with 34.7 to play. Don't go away. Got a good one here on CISN.TV.
You want to be part of something bigger than yourself. A place for people of all ages, all walks of life, that provides opportunities for all to succeed. We do that. We're the why. Build more than muscle. Build a stronger community. You want to get
Here at Valley High School, Waukee has outscored Valley 9-4 in the fourth quarter and have a 1-point lead. And wow, anything here. Obia to the line, 82%, and he went 1 of 2. There, could have tied it up. So now Waukee has the ball. Will Berg for Valley has 4. Deng with 3. Nobody else really in any foul trouble there. Dylan Jones for Waukee has 4. Tucker DeVries has 4 for Waukee. But they have the ball. So we'll see what BJ Windhorst, what the strategy is. Do you try to foul them early here? As they're going to spread out. Probably try to throw it in the backcourt. Take a little time off the clock. As there'll be pressure. They lob it into Jones. And dribbling through, throwing it back up to DeVries. They're going to have to foul quickly sometime here. And they foul Vincente. He's not really the best guy to foul, 82% free throw shooter. 6 of 8 from the line. Urick with his third, 17 foul. So it is a 1-on-1 here for Vincente. Since it's just a 1-point lead, even if he hits both of them, of course, it's still a 1-possession game. Will Berg will come back in to give him some rebounding there for Urick. Berg coming in with 4 personals. So both teams will be shooting the 1-on-1 on any foul. Vincente hits the front end of the bonus. Builds the lead to 2. Pressure free throws by Vincente. Hits them both. 3-point ball game. Trayvon Williams looking for Auer. He puts up the three. No good. Long rebound. Comes out to DeVries. And Berg fouls him, and that'll be it for Berg. Well, Auer didn't have a bad look at it, but couldn't get it to go. Will Berg will follow out with 2 points with 7 seconds to play. Sam Stevens comes in. DeVries at the line. It could salt it away with the free throw here, and he hits that one. Almost the same script as that first ball game here, because now even if Valley comes down and hits a three, they could still end up losing by 2 or 1. Second free throw, no good. Rebound by Valley. Stevens for three, hits it! And timeout. So we got a 1-point ball game. Let's keep it right here. 1.9 seconds to go, and BJ Windhorst in the huddle there describing what he wants to see happen. You have to foul quickly here. One of the things you got to worry about in this situation is you don't go too hard and get an intentional foul. But even with the foul, it's a 1-and-1. And 1.9 seconds does not leave you a lot of time to get down the floor. Now, you can look for the steal here, too, and then you got to get a quick shot off. Another thing you worry about is if you have, you see the huddle there of Waukee, you can be playing tight on defense looking for the steal, and then you get the breakout and they throw it long and the game could be over. We also saw, remember that UNI game where UNI pressured tight, the other team threw it in and went all the way out, so then they got the ball back under the basket because nobody touched it. So we'll see what the strategy is here, but this second game is going to come down to a point or two, one way or the other. Waukee won the first matchup by a point. Valley hit a three late as the clock expired. Now they got Jones deep. Everybody else up. Looks like they're going to try to play for the steal and then the immediate foul. They may bring Jones up the middle, the big guy, and just get it into him, because you don't have much time at all here. They throw it over. Now back in. He'll dribble up the sideline and get fouled. And they're going to say, game over, game over. Waukee will win the second 1-point win here. Waukee sweeps Valley by 2 points on the season. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap up the scoring after this on CISN.TV. Here at Valley High School, the final 45-44. It'll be the second 1-point win by Waukee over Valley. Dar Danielson with you, trying to wrap up the scoring here. So for the Tigers, 14 for Trayvon Williams. He did not score in the second half. That was key. 11 for Jake Auer, 5 for Sam Stevens, 3 for Aguk Dang, 2 for Will Berg, who fouled out with 7 seconds to play. Evan Obia, 7, 2 for Drew Urick. For Waukee, Michael Vincente with 21, Dylan Jones with 10, 6 for Tucker DeVries, 3 for Andrew Curran and Dante Jenkins, and 2 for Peyton Sanford. So it was Valley 21-6. They won on a 19-0 run to end the first quarter, led 21-6 after 1, led 35-21 at the half. Then Waukee outscored them 11-2 in the third, outscored them 12-7 in the fourth. So they outscored them 23-9 in the second half. And Waukee battles back and wins this ball game here today. They go to 17-1. Valley drops to 15-5 on the season. So a big boost for Waukee. Valley, some things to talk about offensively in that second half. And, man, Waukee did turn up the defense quite a bit there. Dylan Jones really played well, even though he didn't score a whole lot early. He was double teamed, but he played well defensively and got a lot of rebounds for Valley. So for these two teams, up next, Waukee hosts a good Ames ball club, and Valley goes on the road to Johnston. So a couple tough matchups for these two teams coming up. The final here today, Waukee comes from behind and wins at 45-44. For Peter Tarpey, I'm Dar Danielson on CISN.TV.